I hope you are all doing well. Sorry, yes, so I hope you're all doing well out there. It's a beautiful sunny day here in London. So hopefully we should have some good streaming session tonight. So while I'm just quickly titling my live stream that I'm doing, just to let you know where we are. So if I come up to the quests, so yesterday, as you saw, we basically completed trial 2 that was left of the sort of like the autumn season, and this is where we are at the moment. So the first thing it obviously tells us to do is to meet with Poppy Sweeting from Fire and Vice for Fire and Vice. So this is the first thing we'll be doing with in terms of Poppy Sweeting. So we will be doing that, and also while I was here, I actually managed to catch a side quest in Avonshire. So we actually were there in a previous stream to deal with something else, and concerning spiders, but it looks like we're going to be going back again. So that's the tangled web that's there. We've also got Professor Howland's assignment to do, so I might actually do that while I'm also looking to do the Fowl of the Dead, which is a side quest with Deke as well. So so yeah, have all good fun there. So I do apologise. I am just actually I won't do that for the moment. Okay, so once I've done this, I will get on with what we're doing. So hopefully this doesn't, what I'm doing just cuts me off. I think we're actually pretty much okay. It's just so that people can get an idea of exactly where we are. So anyway, I sincerely hope that you all enjoyed your weekend as well. Okay, so we're going to go off and do In the Shadow of the Discovery first, because that should be a quick conversation, as it's not actually as it's just a conversation symbol on the quest. So let's go back to Hogwarts. Oh, there is actually that side quest there that I perhaps should go and pick up quickly first as well. So I've changed the outfit just a bit. So I'm wearing the duelist outfit. Now I'm a bit kind of miffed because yesterday, and hopefully I'm hoping that we'll get the side quest with for the PlayStation 5 exclusive as well. Yeah, so for those who watched the previous what's it? So I had this quest here where I had to go and get this venomous tentacular for some dubious guy, but when I actually went into the Three Broomsticks, Sarone and Ryan turned around and made a comment to me about oh, I wonder if it's changed today. Right, so one of the things I've discovered as well is that if you read this on a daily basis, it gives you... Right, Cornish wizards allegedly breeds chicken with Welsh green. Okay, that's an interesting fact.
Read all about it.
Okay, I'll give you time to watch that once the streams. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I think the limit he can get, music-wise, is 6.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Yeah, but you don't appear to have a new instrument. Anyway, let's go up to... Right, so yes, that's the guy I was talking about. So we're going to do Poppy Sweeting's first companion thing, but we will speak to whoever this is here. Oh, actually, this is...
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
Right.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
Right, well, just so you...
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
Yeah, so this Sacra...
Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't
Sacrius
tarry.
Tugwood, she actually does have
Into the
an
Forbidden
actual...
Forest for Booba-Tubas.
She does actually have an actual card, chocolate frog card, because she, so I'm not quite sort of, obviously it's for her thing she does with beauty. What am I doing? I'm going to maps. So obviously at this point, chocolate frog cards were not invented. Precisely, but she does have one, and I'm not exactly sure where it's quite mentioned. that she has the chocolate frog card. I only know this because somebody I know happened to mention it. Right, I want the Hogwarts map because we're going to go and speak to Sebastian Sallow first. Then we will be going to do the Fire and Vice first part of Poppy Sweeting's quest with her. So we will be going to free a dragon, but this came up just after I finished the live stream that I did yesterday. Oh, what am I doing? So in the previous live stream, we went into the scriptorium with Sebastian and Ominis.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
And although I learned to do the Crucio curse, but I actually let Sebastian cast it on me. The reason I did that...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
...was because I hoped we might get something out of...
But fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Well, I didn't actually use... Well, as I was saying, I didn't actually use the Crucio curse. I actually let him do it on me.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominis. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send it out.
Yeah.
And don't feel sorry for Ominis. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominis, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominis. I'll be on my way.
Right, so welcome all of those of you that have just joined this live stream.
I am not letting this go.
I will be getting to Poppy Sweeting's quest in a moment. I'm just going to end this or have this conversation with Ominis.
Ominis, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Ooh. So what happened?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
Right,
Would mean a
okay.
lot.
Right, so I'd just be interested to know if anybody wants to mention it in the comments section, whether or not they think that Ominis Gaunt should have had a card, like what's it card like Sebastian Sallow, and That's Our Own I Did, because he's very much an integral part, I think, of this whole quest line with Sebastian. And surely you'd think that somebody that's a descendant of Salazar Slytherin, you'd want to really make a fuss of it, wouldn't you? Right, so we're going to now go and do the Poppy Sweeting quest, sorry. Put my teeth in the correct way round. Right, world map. Right, so let us fly over here. Well, I should say not fly, but go by a flu powder.
Well, how much?
Every time I should actually start using some of my beasts like got in with the exclusive pack. Right, it's okay, Miss Sweeting. I do apologise.
Is Highway all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Do apologise if you just heard my Alexa then. It was responding to something I said. Okay, Poppy, how are you?
I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hog's Head, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Right, I'm just going to say one thing I've noticed, that when I'm not wearing the cloak and in the cutscenes and other things, I've noticed that my character seems to do a bit more kind of movement with the body.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Now, this is supposed to be the duelist's outfit I'm wearing.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
I'm surprised they didn't at least give them some name of some
He
sort.
was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Whoa! Okay.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I'm interested to know if anybody's that's played this yet, if what they think of Poppy Sweeting, because she seems to
This is odd.
What is it?
not go down
Not
too
entirely
well
sure. Let me look around.
with some
If the
people.
poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Okay, Poppy, so let's have a look.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio. Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
So I'm sure I saw something else here. So, I'm gonna have to go around.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Looks a bit like that metal thing that was round the dragon that attacked us in the on our way to Hogwarts. I should warn you, if you've not played this game, you're getting some spoiler alerts here. So, but if you're here, please enjoy it. If that's what you're after. Right, sorry.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Okay then, let's
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
Right, so I want to do this because as part of one of the trophies we have to do.
Should we use disillusionment, or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Yeah,
Hard
we're
to
going to
say
use.
from up here. Let's get a
We
better
will
lay of
use-
the land.
Yeah, we will use the disillusionment charm because I've got to get 50 Pacificus Totalis.
Right now.
They know the lies and falsehoods. No one's mightier in Rockwoods.
Okay, if you insist.
Pacificus Totalis.
Wow. How did he not even notice? Right now, is the singing one still? I might have to reveal myself here.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail. I'm always given the dull tasks.
Pacificus Totalis.
Ooh. Surprised I haven't been caught by the one on the bridge.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one
Well,
way
that
to
went a
find
lot
out.
better than I could have imagined.
Revelio.
It must be playing the Assassin's Creeds. I mean, I haven't played all of them. I've only played 2. Stealth is not exactly my strongest point.
Revelio.
Right, oh. Okay. It's time to enter the poacher tent.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Dracus Totalis.
Trying to figure out when you do this. I notice they just disappear. All these dragon skulls around. They must be doing this for quite some time.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them.
Well, you don't have to worry anymore.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
What was she saying about well, it's not like I didn't try it. Just so I know that once we oh, did I release I know that once I actually get out of here, this is not going to be probably here.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
How can you not see?
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? That's it. I bet it's the word.
Yeah, I'm not quite so sure at this point if it's going to be the case.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revenue.
thing. She's still following. Oh, she's still following me.
Hello, Hamura.
An awkward silence.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
So I don't think I can take that.
Careful! Ravenclaw will want his dragon intact!
Oh! Okay, that was my own fault there. Oh. I need to change this up a bit. Let's put Defendo on.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Oh, I need to put Expelliarmus on.
You've made a mistake. Stop right there. The lad returns to the wolf. Shall we finish?
I turned something into a chicken. Right, where is he? Where is he? Come on.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
I must have released the chomping cabbage. Well, I tried to go to some of the Julian feats there, but I just couldn't get it.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Uh-oh. Dinner time. Oh. She's enjoying this way too much, isn't she?
This way.
Wow.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
I should say.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but I just got a trophy for the Defender of Dragons. Right, well, we just said about getting out of here, and she's... Oh, we can now fight this... Where is it?
Revelio.
Oh.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Incendio. Potato. Stupid.
Right, okay,
Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
oh, I didn't mean to do that. So there's another one around here. Oh, he's come to me. No, why don't you do that? I'm not making a good success of this, am I? I'm trying to get a dueling feat there as part of the trophies that we've got to do. Well, I've got a sneaking suspicion I've done them all now. Yep. Right, okay, we've done that now. So my next port of call, I think, is going to be the Forbidden Forest, and to get the Booba Tubers. Okay, so we're not actually that far from the location.
This place has seen better days. This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those Booba Tubers?
Come on, land.
Revelio.
So by chance in here. Oh, lovely.
Just my luck.
I can see now why she didn't want to come. I haven't got any ancient magic to use on this one. Okay. I can definitely see why Saccharissa Tugwood didn't want to come in here.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
Revelio.
I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Where else is there some?
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
So it looks like we're going to have to go outside for some more. Look at the dragon's ribcage up there. Oh yeah, here's a dragon's skeleton. Right, what did I see over here?
Revelio.
a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Too slow.
Accio. Defender. Incendio. Potato. Stupid one. Revelio.
Are they actually trying to attack me?
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Yeah, I didn't realise they were that close by.
Can't say I mind.
Accio.
Stole. Window. Accio. Cuprigo.
Leviosa. Accio. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
So is there actually anything in there to save? Right, okay, so let's go back to Hogsmeade. Map, that's what I want.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ooh. What's the betting she ain't going to be here because it's night time? Oh no, she is.
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Well, you got a chocolate frog card. Unfortunately, our character doesn't.
Come on in. Ooh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula.
Right, do you sell this? Yes, you do.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
I don't actually know if I need anything else.
Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Right, so while we're here, let's go and quickly speak to Poppy Sweeting. It was pretty quick actually, her wanting to speak to us. Am I going the right way for the 3 broomsticks? That's Sonko's. Where am I? I think I've got myself lost, don't I? Right, sorry, just bear with me a moment. I'll be right back. Right, okay, sorry about that. I should have actually probably marked, oh, there it is, right behind me. Right, hello, Poppy.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Right, so I'm just going to say right here, it's entirely your choice how you respond to this. I have been telling everybody what's going on purely because a comment that Professor Fig makes earlier in the actual game says, he says, do not forget your friends, they can be more helpful than you realise. So I think he was kind of giving you a little bit of permission to tell your friends if you wanted to, but it's entirely up to you if you don't. I mean, eventually they will work it out for themselves, I would suspect, but in my playthrough I've been doing, I have been telling them. So
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
thank you, Poppy. Right, okay, so collect field guide pages from the book of into. Oh, okay, so we've got to do a quiz now. So I've already done one part of this, collecting the field guide page from the underground harbour. So that's the harbour where all the first year students go in on the boats, and obviously then proceed up to the Great Hall to for the salting ceremony. So I'm going to do this because the transfiguration we're about to learn is going to be a key part of some of the dueling feats that we need to do. Transfiguration. Oh no, hang on. I've got to go to the library, haven't I? Seeing as we've managed to get the flu powder up and running. Now I may have to, I don't know where I'm going, I need to go upstairs. Probably might have to, do apologise, I've not quite mastered going up these stairs yet. Oh.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Hello.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Well, of course we should do. We are Ravenclaws after all.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Golden
The
Snidget.
Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Right, well this one I do know purely because it's something you actually get with the exclusive thing with the thingy edition.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Right, now, I believe it's the Quaffle, but I could be wrong.
The Quaffle.
That's right!
Oh.
When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Well, if I didn't have Transfiguration with Professor Weasley, I would.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal.
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Okay, the book on Intermediate Transfiguration. This book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of a light reading.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Right. I know that my cousin Eddie, when he answered those questions, he did say to me that he answered the question about the Polyjuice Potion as true, purely because he was going on the basis of what happened to Hermione. But as I kindly pointed out to him, she didn't technically change fully into a different species. She just got the fur. Right, so I will just fast travel there. Transfiguration classroom. Oh, it's her saying hello. Right, do we have to wait or can we just go straight in and not start? Oh, I thought so. Okay. Oh, actually. Right, so for anybody that has not figured out how to change the appearance, if you just simply hover over it like that, and it's square for for the PlayStation 5, and I believe, could be wrong, and you can correct me if you have an Xbox, that it's, I think, X or A, I'm not quite sure. The last time I had an Xbox was quite a few years ago. Actually, right, I think I should be properly in the correct attire for school. Right, do I need to go back and... Oh, okay. Should get it now.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
Wow.
Now, you all know what to do.
Okay, so now we're learning another spell.
Beautifully done.
Okay, I'm gonna come and find you, Natty. Talk to Professor
You wanted
Weasley.
to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Right, so with this, I'm going to say yes, because I was always told we should never lie, and she at this point knows full well something is going on. But of course the decision is entirely up to you with what you decide if you haven't got to this point.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okay, but it wasn't exactly the answer I expected, but... Oh. I've got to actually try it, so let's do so. There we go.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll...
Oh, sorry, I just realised that he's talking. Right, let me
My
just...
plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Okay. So I want to go and do Mum's the Word. Doesn't appear to be anything extraordinary. Those are locked, but I can sell those because they're not of good high. Right, so the only thing I don't want to do is that one, because I'm trying to reveal everything in the room of requirement. So when I go and speak to Deke, I will do that. But in the meantime, let's just go to... Yeah, I was going to say, I think I did. Be divination class. That's what net size does. Right, so this should be just a short conversation.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you
Somebody's
born
sipping tea badly.
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. and I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She
kind of right,
claims
actually.
that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
That's okay, Natty. Right, you. Stop slurping your tea. It's rude. My grandmother was there. She would have told you off severely. Right, okay. Sorry about that. I could just hear my grandma's voice nagging in my head saying, "Don't slurp your tea." Right. So, we are going to go and fight some... we're going to go and find out what's happened to Mary Portman. So I'm going to warn you now. As you can see from the card on here, this is going to involve spiders. So I'm giving you fair warning that there is going to be, if you have arachnophobia, you are aware of it. Right, world map. I've actually been here and dealt with the spider situation with somebody else already. Although that was...
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Well, you...
Incendio!
Right, so for this, let's put this on as well.
Even more aggressive than I'd expected.
Oh.
Incendio. Confringo.
Oh, I can't.
Surely that's the last of them. Revelio.
Right, I do believe it is. Oh, I think I can already see what's happened to Mary Portman.
Aloha Mora. What do we have here? Oh no, this must be Mary.
Oh.
Poor woman.
Right, H. I have delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. The new cluster of spiderlings is my cellar workshop have almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon. Once, of course, I have been compensated for the last delivery. Mary Portman.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Right.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now.
I just realised I probably should have sold my outfits, but
Revelio.
I can always come back at a later date.
This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads.
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Oh.
Incendio. Confringo.
Oh, I'm not doing a good job of this, am I?
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. There's a victory. Revelio. Confringo. That's one egg sac destroyed. I should get the rest. These eggs must be destroyed. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, I'm going to need the pulsar for that one.
Compulso.
Or maybe not. I'll put that back on for now.
Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, just come back around in a circle. Oh, okay.
Confringo. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
Don't get away that easily, you know. Just put you out of your misery.
Revelio.
Right, okay.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. This is definitely going to act like half finished, but I need to stop the excess. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
You know full well we're going to get so big a spider. Right, is this meant to be the way we meant to go? No, that's the way we go. So he told us to come this way, but then... Oh, I think we've got to go in that way.
Revelio.
Anything around this bit? This is the way we came in, wasn't it? Oh, went in the wrong bit. Right, hold on a minute. What's so this? Where am I supposed to go from here? Doesn't make sense. These appear to be just dead ends. Oh, wait. So the only way I can go is this way.
Confringo. Depulso. Accio.
Why is it not allowing me to... Maybe I am meant to go this way then. Oh, okay.
Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo.
Really?
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo! That's the last of the spider sacks.
Okay, I finally found the perfect place to breed my spider colony, and it was quite literally under my nose. The whole time, Marcella, why didn't I think of this before? Why hasn't anyone for that matter? My spiders are growing big and strong, and the silk they produce will make me a fortune. Well, it looks like you may
I
have
know
got...
what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Yeah, so thanks. It looks like she may have got what she deserved.
Incendio. Accio.
Oh, so it's brought me back round here. Okay.
I hope that's the last spider. Revelio.
Well, one thing's for sure, she's making me wealthy, that's for sure.
Revelio. Oh, wait. That's the last one. And she's angry. Confringo! Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy. I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that. Confringo. Incendio.
Oh.
Stupefy.
What?
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Cursed fiends.
Wow. That,
Revelio.
Oh, I must have trampled it into the ground. That, spider was, very easy to, beat. Stuffed toy dragon. Lovely. I just realised in the last live stream I did a quest for Mr. Adley. He just happens to be one of the residents here. I sincerely hope nothing happened to him. Right, okay, so pleased to know we've done the spiders. I'm not going to lie when I say that the Shadow of Time. Okay, so who's actually updated? Hang on a minute. So there's 2 quests for him. Okay, let's just go to Hogsmeade and minding my own business has finally appeared. Right, I've got some news for you you're not going to like.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Indeed you don't.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the Hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
Oh, I think I just realised.
Departed Mary.
Right.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It's not where I wanted to go, but right, okay, so let's so I actually defeated 5 trolls as a result of that. Right, we'll look at the collections when I finish streaming.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Right, okay. Right, I'm just thinking I should probably do this one. Right, just bear with me, I'll be right back. I need to just have a quick bathroom break.
I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapade. Unusual, though. Still, it takes all sorts. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapade. Unusual, though. Still, it takes all sorts.
Right, sorry, I do apologise for that. Right, so I was going to do this as we're actually here, and I might just have enough time to do one of Sebastian Sallow's quests as well. So
Revelio.
right, this statue is of Hufflepuff Hengeist of Woodcraft, believed to be the founder of the village of Hogsmeade after having been driven from his home by Muggle persecutors. So this episode has been about poppy sweeting. We'll
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
Right, I don't want to hang
What
on
did you
too
find
much.
out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Right, okay, so I understand.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Right, let's just take it then.
Let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing.
Oh.
Let's not agitate. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Okay then. Oh, we're going this way.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Great. Right, while we're here, so if you look, the map is locked. So that means that we're in an area that isn't actually in... Surprised she doesn't see us from there, to be honest.
That thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Accio! Instantly! Confringo!
Surely she should have taken that as a form of aggression.
Capture her. At least 10 usually.
Oh. This is an area I've not been in before. Right, where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true God Galleons is in Acromantries. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago. Not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps. It's such a relief not to be weighed down anymore. See you soon, Angus.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Nope, I didn't want to do that.
There she is again. Reparo.
Fantastic.
From a distance.
Oh. Why is it telling me to go back that way?
Watch your step.
Oh, okay. So what was across here? So let's have a look across there, because there's something here. Why else would we repair it? Unless that's let's turn this to go through a wall. Oh. Well, that was a waste of time. So we was meant to go this way after all that.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love
Great.
sheep.
How lucky for us.
It's amazing you're telling us there's been nearly in a den.
Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that?
My guess, a dragon.
I'll draw her attention. Follow her and safe.
Of course, the ability to just do that. Of course, she doesn't. Ironically.
Watch out! It's her domain. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She's making it easy.
Thanks.
me.
Yeah, more than two more.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Oh.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that one, we can get to them. Look, underneath her. I think we're close.
One sec.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's
Revelio.
the nest. We're almost there.
Nope, can't go around a bit. Okay.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Have we not just been talking about a dragon for the last few? Wow.
Revelio.
Literally, in a dragon's den, and you're like, why is every bridge broken?
Reparo.
Right, okay.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Right, okay, so... quickly go back to Hogwarts. I don't think it will trigger the quest with Deke, so I'm going to attempt it. If it does, then I'll let him talk.
I'd like to speak with you when you have a moment.
Right, Deke, normally I would, but I'm going to go and find Sebastian.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Pretty then. Here you are, a true patron of.
I don't know about senators, but there hasn't been a dragon in history.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Okay.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Right, I don't need to give anything to you, so that's good.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Oh.
Revelio.
So, which way are we going then? This way?
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Accio.
Oh.
You got it.
Easily done. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Well, whatever that is, it's down below, so I'm not worried about that for the moment.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd...
Accio!
You were saying?
Fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
When I upgrade, I'm going to need to upgrade my transfiguration.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Where is this taking me exactly? Oh. Just back the other way. Oh, that's where it's saying we could have sneaked by.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Let's put this on.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio. Confringo. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Stupid
child!
Prey.
loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Oh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be
Confringo.
the legs, or the soulless eyes, or the fierce fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Ooh, mana sphere.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo.
Oh. Oh, we've got to go up that way.
That bridge is...
Reparo.
What was you saying about that bridge?
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
I can't collect that.
Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Revelio.
Oh.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Okay.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
I think let's put this back on for the moment.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Right, it says slam down, so...
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
And what fairy tale do I have left to learn? Oh, he's making a pun on the facts. I got it now.
Revelio.
Ah, there's the runes.
We can have a look around in peace.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Do we need it? No.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo.
Symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Confringo.
Why would this not...
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Leviosa.
Did the door open or something? Because why is it not? Oh, it did.
Revelio.
Right, the world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I remember his eyes empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn when I fell. I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain. Okay, so the only time I'm aware of the Black Death are two occasions. One is 1665, when there was the Great Fire of London, and also in around 1345 roughly, which is more or less the time of the outclothes that the keepers are wearing.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Is there anything else apart from...
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Right, I know there's some more stuff there. I'm going to have to come back at a later point for that.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless
there's a quicker way.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Great.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Right, okay, well that's it. I'm going to leave it for here for tonight. So tomorrow, I'm just going to show you on the but actually I could just kind of quickly do these quickly because they're just conversations. But tomorrow, I'll do the Poppy Sweet one first. Where are you going? Why are you trying to follow me? go from the beast. Right, so I'll do these quick conversations and then I will end the stream for tonight because I want to get some soup and
Oh good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
well, I know what Snidget is.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Oh. Right, so this is going to be a quick conversation. Although I don't know if it will be a quick conversation, but oh great. Right, so if it's not a quick conversation, then I think I will just end the
What are you up to now?
end the stream because I thought it might be
What is rightfully ours.
Revelio.
Well to you.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Won't survive this, my young friend.
Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Accustomed to that. I shall avenge your death.
Accio. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. I wonder if I'm...
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominis has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominis would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Right, okay. Catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else. I could not ignore an area behind the great room, which had suffered decay, and amidst turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further, if only the removal of the objects was allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Right, well, we are going to do that tomorrow. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please hit that like, and that's absolutely also that subscribe button as well, and also the notification bell for when I've uploaded a new video. Until then, goodbye, and enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of the day it is for you. Goodbye for now, and happy gaming.